What a busy week it has been, and it is only Thursday. We have our good friend Ron Hart, the national columnist and pundit, is here to help us sort through all of the chaos. Ron, the big story globally, the Russian invasion of Ukraine continues, and how things are not going as smoothly as Vladimir Putin had hoped.
Yeah, it's the Ukrainians have fought hard, and his military is not quite what the world thought it was, perhaps a paper tiger. His generals are not telling him the truth. He's been isolated as a leader for a long, long time. So he's, we're not going to send any lethal arms to Ukraine right now. If you're going to want to buy U.S. lethal arms, you got to do it the way the world has to do it right now, from the Taliban in Afghanistan.
All right, that's worth a laugh. Your favorite event, I know, the Academy Awards, transpired on Sunday night, and I'll tell you, what an event. The Will Smith versus Chris Rock. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's good to see these actors, getting some recognition. They don't get much recognition, but they invited the Ukrainian president Zelensky, who's a comedian there. Sean Penn said he was going to smelt his Oscar if he didn't invite him there, so they did. And he's actually safer in Ukraine as a comedian. So I write humor. I feel sorry for Chris Rock. I think he handled it very, very well. I don't know what they're going to do with the Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I have no idea what his punishment would be. Maybe they'll make him go live with his uncle and auntie in Bel-Air. That's a possibility, the Academy. But, it was not a good look for him. He's 30 years of goodwill, of a great reputation, kind of ruined in one night. It just seemed kind of odd. So, but some people say maybe it'll renew interest in actors in Hollywood. Some people used to like the rough and tumble John Waynes of the world, the Frank Sinatra's back when they were in the movies. Even Ned Beatty, who died last year, he made it in the movies, all the way up the ranks over the years as a pudgy guy. No one held Ned Beatty back, except, of course, that hillbilly that time. But other than that, these guys do pretty well.
Talking about our favorite movie from 1972, Deliverance, with John Voight.
And I've lost interest in the Academy Awards, too. I mean, it seems like all these actors have British accents, about 80% are British accents, and that doesn't include Madonna and Tina Turner.
The Falcons trade Matt Ryan. The way that came together so quickly, and the way that he was, for lack of a better word, humiliated by the flirtation with Deshaun Watson, where Arthur Blank was involved. Nobody is shocked that Matt Ryan is not going to be here for the coming season, but the manner in which it came down is kind of cringeworthy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, not well handled. Matt's a great guy. If there's a franchise player ever, it should have been him. Was supposed to be him. Even Peyton Manning wasn't a franchise player. I hope he gets a good contract. Maybe he can work remotely next season from Atlanta. Who knows? Under COVID rules. But Peyton and Brady. Brady got a great contract. He came back. I guess 2 days with your kids, you come back. So. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady share one thing in common. They were both drafted by both the NFL and for the Vietnam War. So they've been around a while.
Been around a very long time. Falcons have been around since 1966, but the concurrent theme remains head shaking through two ownerships.
Yeah, paid like $10 million Rankin Smith for him. And it's like 500 Biden paintings.
Yeah, and the Smith family sells to Arthur Blank in December of 2001. And how about the profit that Arthur Blank has been able to make off of that franchise? Every NFL owner, there's nowhere else in America you can make the profit on a franchise the way the NFL.
And every time a team trades hands, you think, gosh, that price is crazy. I mean, and then 4 years later, here they come again.
Yeah,
it's a monopoly, right? It's a government-sanctioned monopoly that pays their, Goodell, the guy that runs it, $44 million a year to run a monopoly. See if you can't get that job next, Jeff. That's
$44 million, and he is also a member of Augusta National. Man, life is good for a guy who began.
It's good to see some go his way.
Roger Goodell began as an intern in the marketing department. That's not.
Yeah, I know his brothers. His brothers are all Harvard, and he went to like Holy Cross. He was like the black sheep of the brothers. Wow. And went to work for Tagliabue. Remember him in the office, and just worked his way up. So. The black sheep of the family, yay, NFL commissioner.
Now the gold sheep. All right, Ron Hart, thank you as always. We appreciate it.
Good to see you.